Hey folks, this is Jared McDonald here, aka um, just Jared. For some reason, I was thinking I was uploading on my other channel, Movie Metal Rock McDonald, which I do mostly my uploading on. But it's been a while since I uploaded on my booktube channel. Um, it just has nothing been interesting recently, as far as books goes. That has been interesting. Um, on this channel, I'm mainly talking about comics and graphic novels because that's what I read mostly. Even though I do read regular novels, like this book I'm currently reading right now, this science fiction book, um, called A Starry Sky, which is actually pretty decent so far. I read like 100 pages already. I'm not saying that to toot my own horn, I'm just clarifying. But back to the actual video on the actual topic. It's about this new James Bond book called on His Majesty Secret Service, which I think is like the title. All they did is took the word her and replaced it with the word his. But it does make sense because it's about how um, the Queen Elizabeth's son became King of England. There's a word for it. When they well, like for example, if the queen, like a queen or king dies and their son or daughter will be like the next heir to the throne, and there's a word for it. I can't remember it. So it's about that, but it's about but for reading from Bounty into comics, the villains are these basically evil, conservative, anti woke white men. I think in the article they said they were white who oppose wokeness. They are anti-mask, anti-vaccine. I'm like, really? Do we really need to add in current day current day politics, which is current day stuff into books? It's bad enough when they're done in movies, but books really and novels are a form of escapism. Okay, people read when people read novels, they want to escape, and James Bond is a form of escapism. Now, now there's nothing wrong with having a some kind of like extremist bad guys in a James Bond movie. That's nothing bad. But what I have a problem with is when the author puts in his or her personal politics into the story. Okay, I would not want to read a. It's just dumb. I just don't get it. And it sounds very cringe. And from the down in the comments took some sections from the um from the novel, and I say, oh, I read it. I hadn't read the actual novel itself. Um, but from what I read from down in the comments, it was like, okay, this is cringe. I'm like, okay, why do we have to put in current stuff into a James Bond novel? Okay, it's escape. It's supposed to be James Bond is escapism. Okay, James Bond, the franchise is dead. Okay, now, and I won't be surprised if this becomes like will be like the first James Bond. If they based the new James Bond movie off this novel, boycotting the crap out of it. Like, yeah, I'm not watching this movie, and I'm not planning to read the book. If I want to read James Bond novels, I'll just read the old classic in Fleming novels. Um, even the ones that have been made, even the ones that have been made into movies, I would just rather read those instead. And it's not just in. Okay, this is my opinion though, but I think that if you have to put in your own personal politics or put in current day stuff into your book, to me, it tells me you're a crappy writer. Um, it tells me that you can't. Also, let's put it this way. Yeah, it just tells me that you're not even that you can't write worth of crap. Now, to be perfectly honest, I'm not the greatest writer in the world. Okay, I'm to be perfectly fair, I never published a novel. Okay, the last time I wrote was back in high school for a no I used to write as a hobby though. But to be honest, I was I was not the greatest in the world, to be perfectly honest, and it was just for fun. but but to me, in my opinion, if you had to put in current day stuff or your own personal politics in a book, that tells me that you can't write. Okay, now that's my personal opinion. You can criticize me all you want to, but that's just what I feel like. And by the way, don't ask me to show you to share what I wrote back in the day, because one thing it would be embarrassing. And two, it wasn't that good anyway. Two, I don't know where they are anyway. To be perfectly honest, they got lost. But I just don't. Okay, why do we need anti woke villains as dumb and stupid? I think it'd be just as dumb and stupid if they made woke villains. I'm like, really no. And James Bond is dead. Okay, and I'll end this video right here. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. And see you guys later. Bye.